Hi there and welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie Taddeo-Nxumalo. When I had the opportunity to visit the Philadelphia Secondary School in Pretoria, which was a special school for learners with disabilities at the secondary level, this was quite a unique experience as it was the first secondary school I was able to see. It was a fully accessible building, all in one level, that was airy and bright. The educators and principals shared with us the goal to change the brand to make sure that it is the go-to school in Pretoria for high school or secondary school.
Good morning, colleagues. You are welcome to Philadelphia Nursing School. We are rebranding the school to say it's a school of choice. As you come in next time, you'll be knowing that you are entering a school of choice. Even learners without special educational needs will want to be here because of rebranding.
Again to Tshwane West schools. Remember yesterday you were at also the two schools, Tshwane West schools. Welcome again. And I think Melanie and Mr. Nxumalo, when you're looking at the school and the schools that you are from, you can see that you are actually is top of the top, hence the chosen. By just coming in, you can see the surrounding. It's so welcoming. So welcome to Tshwane West, one of the schools. I'm happy that we have the top learner who was actually given a prize something yesterday in the media for sign language, SASL. So he's the top learner in this school. Despite challenges that we had, like Principal said, we are trying this for the rest. And we still will go further. So I'm with my two colleagues, Ostandi and Lisa from ISS unit. And welcome. We're going to enjoy the day today. Bye.
They did have, of course, academics, but they also focused on life skills, vocational skills, and technology, as they understand they have to prepare the learners to leave secondary school to go into the real world. For this, they had to build many relationships with stakeholders in the community, such as businesses and companies, to help with their job shadowing and job experiences programs. This takes a lot of time and effort on all parties involved, the stakeholders, the principal, the educators. But what was evident in everything that they do here at the school is the best interest of the learners to gain that life experience. They did talk about the extracurricular activities, and we were able to take a beautiful tour that you will see in this video.
We are in Brazil, you are welcome. And also the other one is outside we are working with the blind learners. We are using braille. This is braille room. We are using braille. We are working on Duxbury. We translate Duxbury wage program document to Duxbury. Yes, and we have they use uncontracted and contracted.
Teachers, all right.
The teachers could bring the notes, written what is needed. It's either contracted or uncontracted according to the numbers of the learners, and we produce and give to them.
So I was speaking actually to Mr. Manyani from Blind SA today so that we can get a new list of what is available, but also then in an electronic copy, so that it's cheaper for us as well to braille rather than to purchase all these books. Just to purchase the master copy of a textbook, sometimes it runs around 1,200 Rand per book. And then the other copies are cheaper, but it's extremely expensive just to get the master copy done.
Yeah, but I think we also need to strengthen the relationship with the principal of school because they have facilities to print the books. I think that will fast track and make things easier for the school. So the schools have to twin and work together. After all, we are from the same district, so you need to strengthen that relationship.
Yeah, that's also wanted to check if not Sizwele, in Sibonile
Sibonile, yeah.
They seem also to be.
Yeah. But principal.
What I noticed most is when I saw the learners in the halls, everybody was so happy. Everybody had a smile on their face. They were there having fun and learning at the same time.
From our learners and also managing the chronic illnesses.
We also appointed a school doctor, a private doctor actually, also with funding received from the office under the support program, who comes 2 days in a week, especially to see acute learners, but then also to monitor our chronic learners, because otherwise they need to go to the clinic or the hospital, so there's a full day of academics gone again. So that's how we're trying to curb that. What challenges do we have in the health station? Our parents think that we are a hospital, providing hospital services. So sometimes you sort of see how they drop the sick learner and then makes it the nurse's problem. So that is really a challenge. I think it's better with a doctor because prescription medication is also a problem. We cannot order it, but you can at least write the order for us.
Like all of the special schools that have visited in South Africa, they count and depend on many hours of fundraising to ensure that the learners have all of the resources that they need to help them not only graduate from secondary school and open up opportunities for them to move on after they've completed their education, but also for the equipment, the resources for the job shadowing and experience programs, as well as any extracurricular activities.
My name is Rama Komisa. I work at Media Center. This is where everything is happening. We make books, copies, print out for the teachers. After school, they print homeworks, assignment. We make question papers. This is where they put their files in and out. This is the file that you take. This is our photocopy requisition form. After copy, they sign everything here. This is our stationery books where they collect our stationery here. This section, it's where we put our braille books. This is our braille books.
Alright. Oh yeah.
After school, they come and collect braille books. They sign for them. They go to study after school. They bring them back. They take another one. They sign. They go and study. Bring them back.
Okay, so welcome to the OT department. I'm Caroline Kutima, the occupational therapist. Okay, so I see. Okay, I will start with the blind section. So the visual impaired section, I see the blinds for the assistive device. We do the screening and we see which one is suitable for them in terms of academics. So we do have the braille move touches, we do have the apexes, we do have the Victor reader, we do have the Safari, the gray ones, and the old Handsome braille. So there are new learners with their own safaris. Those who just turn blind, we start them with the braille. Then we need to first learn before they move to the new modern assistive devices. Okay, so we also do the physical group where we see all physical learners from grade 8 to 12. So we divide them into two groups where they are walking and the wheelchair users. So for the wheelchair users, we do the wheelchair maintenance. So every Thursday we do the wheelchair clinic where we service all the wheelchairs and the repairs if needed. Then after break, we do the exercise group. So the exercise group, this year we try to incorporate like talks such as life after matric, how to prepare for exiting, doing the CVs, career guidance and subject choices, and also do that with the blinds. So the blind for the new ones, we do orientation with the help of Mem Solo. She's our so she does help with the mobility orientation, and then yeah, she went out. So she will come explain what she does. So she helped with the orientation. I also have with the orientation for the hostel and the activities of daily living, such as is the child able to find his or her hostel? Is the child able to do all the feeding and all the daily routines in the hostel? If the child is able to do, we automatically discharge from them, but we add to the talk, like the life skills talk. Yes. So we have physio who does help with the exercises. So we work together. So for the exercises, we also get referrals from the teachers if the child struggles in class with coping, attention, concentration, postural problems. They refer to us and we see them individually. But mostly we work with groups. Yes. So we also have with the referrals for learnerships, of which is a struggle, but we try to push for learners who are almost turning 21 in older age, then we refer them to the learnership. Today we had Truewords, which came to us with kind of, so they will contact them, they will give them more info on how to apply and when are the placements and all that. Yeah. So this is Mamsi, she helps us with the assistive device training.
Mamsi is not appointed by the school, she's also not appointed by the government. So the company where we bought all these devices from and our braille mosses and so on actually appointed Mamsi. They're paying the salary and then they stationed her at the school. And her job description says, please train all the blind learners on using these devices, please monitor the devices as they're repaired. And it made the world of difference. We started last year in April, May, somewhere there on a contract basis, and then every 3 months I told them, message, you cannot take her away, you're going to cry. So it really makes a difference for us. As I said, last year we actually introduced really using, we had a few older electronic devices, but it's difficult when you don't have anyone trained and you don't have anyone whose job description it is, because it was part of Caroline's responsibilities in between therapy, the physically disabled and everything else.
I encourage you to please visit their website and social media handles. They are making a great difference there and continue to grow together as a team to see what can be done to help these learners succeed in the world. We all know life after high school experiences can be difficult to navigate. But at Philadelphia School, they're setting the foundation to help these learners prepare to be well adjusted to go into the real world. And congratulations to the team at Philadelphia School, and thank you for the beautiful visit. It was quite an experience.
We have the flamingos and the eagle and some other wooden ones here at the back. So it's a touch library for our blind learners. Inside all these cabinets, there's also some stuff. What do we call these things? Yeah, it's all kind of things. So the museum actually comes annually and they clean it for us and take care of it for us so that our blind learners can actually touch and get a feel for what you're happy about. Okay, that's great. And how many items across are there? It's John. So we are in one of the, at this stage our only one sign language lab is still busy renovating another one, actually up another one. So challenges again, we need a laptop for each learner when they are in here, and we need to keep it safe and we need to keep it updated. They receive all their tests and assignments and whatever should be recorded first. So we need cameras, lights, what. So they look at the question paper, usually projected, and then they answer using sign language being recorded. So our teachers and our assistants need to mark the one video after the other one. So it's also a bit time consuming. John is one of our 5 deaf class assistants. So 4 of these class assistants assist in the sign language department. The teachers then, they divided themselves into different grades, and then one of our assistants actually assists other teachers in different subjects when teaching the deaf learner, which is now brings along interesting challenges because now the teacher starts speaking and then waits for this one to kind of interpret, forgetting that this one did not hear what was said. So it is a bit of a communication story that you need to sort out so that they actually work well. But yeah, this is one of those. So every time the laptops are taken out
and it's always a challenge during exams because they have to write in pens because of lack of space.
Then this is meant to, when we're not interviewing, then the others are in there, we shut
They close the kitchens.
Look at what the others say.
So that there's not grip from
So we are. When we say that learner is number one in the country, we know that she was fairly assessed.
She was alone in her own country.
So there are more specifics around the color of the wall should be either this blue or a green. So the other room that we are fixing at this stage.
Why specifically? Why is the colors? Why specific colors?
I think there's a glare or something when they sign and they record it. So because now this learner is sitting, it's in small space. So I think the color has to do with the recording on the video itself. You also see when they go, usually they drive to St. Vincent's School in Johannesburg, and then the assessments, the exams, and so on are recorded there on a Saturday, so that they are all in the same area with the same surroundings and so on, everything. But we use assistants and teachers from all the deaf schools in one, so that
So please see what you can give to help the school out, whether it's financial, experience, expertise, or even as a stakeholder to help them with their job experience program. My dream growing up was to be a teacher. Everything I had done was in preparation, but at the age of 21, I suffered a massive stroke that left me completely paralyzed on the left side and legally blind. I had to learn to walk and talk again and to get my life back. But people kept saying, it's okay, you're disabled, you don't need to work, you don't have to worry, you can stay home. I thought they were crazy. I'm 21, I have my entire life ahead of me. So my family likes to say I'm stubborn, I prefer determined, and I persevered. I got my independence back and I went to Teachers College. I graduated at the top of my class as the first legally blind teacher to graduate in Ontario, Canada. This was a huge accomplishment, but nobody would hire me. So this is where I first learned about having to advocate for people with special needs, myself included. I went on and started a charity that helps adults, young adults, 18 and over with disabilities, access education and training to help them reach their goals as well. The charity's been running for a decade now. And along the route, I learned very quickly about the importance of inclusion, to educate the public as employers and educators about seeing learners with disabilities as the abilities, the gifts and talents they have rather than their disability. So it's been my mission to change the narrative. And working in Canada, I've been successful there. So now I've come to South Africa to learn from you, to see how I can best assist and support. So thank you for having me.
My name is Taddeo-Nxumalo, husband to Melanie. I think that's all I can say, and I'm supporting her in everything, capturing everything she's doing while she's trying to achieve a lot along her journey. So I think I will end there. More will be said by her. Thank you.
We need, we recently also with funding from the department bought an ABR machine for those learners who are really, really difficult to test. So that you can have to lie down and actually test the brain functioning. Yeah, okay. So because we have some learners who really difficult to be tested. So yeah, we have annually we test the hearing so that we can monitor. If needed, we provide hearing aids, especially for those who are disabled learners. Our totally deaf learners, people think we are very rude, but they don't have hearing aids, but they cannot do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly that. But people, some people from the department as well. Why don't all your hearing impaired learners have hearing aids? So where's the
I'm honest with you, because that's what we picked up as well, in terms of what we are doing. I don't know how many workshops we have to do on disability. You do it this time, you come back again next time, they say, what are you talking about last time? I didn't hear you. And most of them get interested, especially if there's someone affected to fill the space of work or they have to manage this person, then they then ask you to come into the very same workshop you did for them.
Yes, and that is really true. When you put somebody, that makes sense. And if it doesn't go, there's nothing to do with me, I don't need to know about that.
It's especially my shoe. It's my fault.
We don't
so yeah, lucky enough we have the
Until next time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share, and we'll see you later.